welcome to the Kind Case Show. Here's where we speak up on it. Wildn Out Wednesdays. Wildn Out Wednesdays. We'll be back in a short intermission.
Speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you speak up on it. Said if you want
Wildn Out Wednesday. What's up, D Mac?
What's up now, brother? What's up now?
Hey man, we back. We back. It's just us two, like the
Yep,
beginning.
yep, like the beginning. Like it started off. Yeah,
Oh man. We was talking a little bit off air, and we was talking about our folks, parents who's not here anymore, past bringing in the new year.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a tough thing, man. That's a tough thing.
It's
That's
it's
always
fu-
a tough thing.
it's funny, not funny, haha, but funny how um, so many people pass away right after the holidays. You know, they make it through the holidays and then they just go on home. It's
Hmm.
kind of crazy, but it's how the body and the mind works. If you want to make it through a certain day, you gonna make it through that day. You know what I mean?
And it don't, and now it ain't necessarily no damn no age thing too, because man, shit, we got people our age, uh,
Man,
parents' age, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And everybody kind of going through.
right.
Uh,
Last month or the month before, brother Chi Pollard.
right.
You know, somebody we grew up with. Our dude, our age, everything. Man, just ah, it's bad.
Man,
It's
I'll be
bad.
like, hold on a second here. I'm trying to get a few little things straight here. Yeah, I'll be like, man. I was talking to somebody earlier today, man. Sometimes these certain people, depending on how close they are to you, it almost seems like you in a bad dream. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, "Damn, I hope
Right,
I be wanting to wake up from. I be wanting to wake up from this shit." You know what I'm saying?
man,
Uh,
man. You be like wanting to call and shit. And it's
oh,
yeah.
I got my uncle he was like a brother to me, man, and I couldn't believe. I said, man, I remember when getting a phone call. Well, I was actually with my mom when she got the phone call. I was sitting next to her when she got the call, and you can kind of hear it through the phone. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And you like,
the
man, come
energy.
on, yeah, like, man, oh man, come on, don't start that. Shit. And right around the holidays too. It was right before Christmas too, man. Like 5 days before Christmas, and this dude wasn't but 57 years old, man. And you don't think that
Hold
you
on, hold on one sec,
go
Kyle.
ahead, go ahead. So yeah, like I was saying to y'all don't be thinking, be knowing that you think that you got a lot of time on here on this earth, man, and sometimes it just don't plan out to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own expiration date. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to deal with. You know what I mean? That's part of it though. You know what I mean? That's what it's part of life. And the other aspect of it is what it is. But we get through that. You know what I mean? Um, and we just pray that we get through another year with our loved ones without having to experience the ultimate what they say. I don't know if you want to call it a sacrifice, but the ultimate end, I guess. But that's what we do, man. And for all y'all out there that's experiencing anything like that, got loved ones that's sick and you know, and on their last stages, on their last legs, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just you know, spend as much time with them as you can. You know what I mean? Do what you can for them because you just never know. You know what I mean? I got family members right now that they told them they didn't have but a few months, and they've been rocking out for the last 18 months and still getting up and putting it down. So you just never know. So you know, always what they say, the end ain't the end. It always depends on the person's mindset and how they feel about it. How long they want to be here. And that's what we deal with.
All right, sorry about that, y'all.
Oh man, you good? You good? You good? So what's new, D Max? So we you said that the we was talking about the quarterback from Oregon, Dante Moore.
Mm-hmm.
and we was
Hmm.
talking about, and I think we was just talking about this yesterday. I said that he need to come back. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. So he's decided to do that. Um, you know, I was talking to Troy earlier about it, man. Because the little blurb that they put out is talking about he's potentially passing up uh $50 million, and all of that because that's what the second pick got in last year's draft. Nobody guaranteed that this kid was going to be the second pick in the draft. So don't put that out there like he's passing that money up. You don't know where he's going to be drafted, so don't throw it out there like, why is he coming back? He's passing up that kind of money. You don't know where he obviously he got some intel that y'all don't have. So
and I don't think he's gonna be the second pick of the draft any damn way.
come on, right? And he knows that in his heart of hearts, right?
Yeah,
So why they would put something like that? He's potentially passing up. No, he's not. He know what he passing up. A fourth round pick. That's what the hell he's passing
yeah,
up.
right. He be
You
in
know
that. He be
what
in
I'm
that
saying?
mother like he be up there like Shador.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
sitting there
saying?
wondering what happened and stuff like that, man. So I hate when they put the report out. He's passing up this. Nah, he ain't passing that up because nobody on nobody's board is he the second pick in the draft. On nobody's board, you know. He might be the second or third quarterback, but ain't nobody saying that the quarterbacks are going first. So I just don't like when media be pulling that kind of crap. My but my biggest thing is like he's like um, him and the dude from Nebraska, they about to compete.
Yeah,
Yes,
but like I said, I don't think Raiola's that good.
I don't either.
I think he need the red shirt.
I think Raiola need a red shirt
Yeah,
and watch this kid do his thing.
yeah, watch it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. And because I don't think he that good myself. All that hype that they put on him, he the next Patrick Mahomes. Somebody said he saw Patrick Mahomes with that Oregon jersey on and decided to go to Oregon because he lost the bet and when Oregon beat Texas Tech, so he had
Right,
to wear
right.
that jersey. Somebody said, yeah, they saw that fool. He had to wear that jersey, and he
Oh
decided he
man,
picked
that
Oregon to
hurt.
go, thinking that telling like I guess that's a sign, man. You should go to Oregon.
They
You
should
know
go
what
to
I mean?
Oregon. No,
Man,
man, he should
yeah.
have stayed right there in Nebraska. Honestly.
He should
Uh,
have stayed in Nebraska, bro. Like hey, it was a kid today that got his ass in the portal just today. Now the portal is about to close in the next 3 days, I think.
okay.
Right? I think it was the 15 day, get a 15 day
Yeah.
a portal, right?
Uh,
Something like that, or something like that. three
yeah, I
weeks,
think so.
something like
Yeah.
that. Anyway, I think it closes on Friday.
Okay.
Now here's a kid who is perceived a starter. If not, he shares reps, right? Running back. Now his ass sat in the portal for 2 years prior
Ooh,
to a team picking his ass up last year because he was in there and what didn't nobody give him no shot, right?
wow.
Now he
Wow.
could play. I ain't gonna lie, he's good, but he got hurt, and he
Okay.
was a I don't know, he was a either 50 year senior or 6 years. But anyway, he only had one, but they gave him a medical red shirt. Looked like
All right.
because he got hurt and he only played in like 3 games, right?
Okay.
So but why the hell would you jump your dumb ass in the portal when there's a DMAC as of yesterday? No, 2 days ago, come Monday, it was 11,700 kids in the portal
Good
out of
lord.
130 team. Now I ain't no math wizard.
Now let me ask this. Let me ask this though. Is that all sports?
No, this is just football.
Just football.
Yeah, this is just football.
Wow.
A
Wow.
hundred 11,700 kids in the portal and
Wow.
counting because, like I said, this motherfucker just jumped his ass in the portal. Now you set 2 years prior to just sitting in the portal.
Right. So why would you go put yourself back in that situation
Yeah, when you
when
you
you might not get picked up again?
and you getting playing time. You're really playing. Like you're one of those guys that they really like you here. You know what I mean? And he jump his dumb ass like I see why some these kids they need guidance, man. They need help, bro. Because this, I mean.
But it
Dude,
might see that's just it though. It might be the guidance that's pushing that dumb
who's
shit.
telling these kids to, hey, just get in the portal? You know, it's so
You
many
don't like
kids
to
in them.
jump in the portal. You don't like the school. Jump in
Oh man, look, especially if you got a scholarship, right, and you're getting room and board
the
and
bro.
and a free education. If you don't have a you know, because you're not supposed to be, they're not supposed to be tampering, right? They're not supposed to be
Right.
tampering. So, but if you don't have a really a destination lined up for your ass when your ass get in there, the team is
But
definitely gonna pick you
don't
up.
don't jump.
Don't
Don't
get in
jump
there,
in the
bro.
portal.
Don't get in there. Y'all motherfuckers gonna sit y'all ass in there. Y'all motherfucker be 27 years old by the time somebody pull
But
your ass up out of there.
see, you hit the nail on the head without even thinking about it. You said it. You said it. You know,
Hmm.
these kids don't give a damn about that education part no more.
Oh no, that's oh, yeah. It's just this pay for
It's all
play now.
about this dough. It's all about this dough. Now, uh, for some, that's okay because some of them are gonna, get someone to and manage that money well and do okay,
Hmm.
and do okay. Others are going to blow right through that shit and then be looking back like, damn, I need my education,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
and, and not even have enough money to pay for it themselves, to go back and finish. This we're gonna look 10 years from now, bro. We're gonna look back at this period, this last two, 2025, 2026 period of this portal,
How
and
long has this portal been going on? Has it been 4 years? 5 years?
think 4 years. Yeah, I want to say and it's probably been going on a little longer, but it wasn't so big. People wasn't just jumping in at every
Hmm.
turn, you
Yeah.
know. But I'm gonna give it 5 years. I'm gonna give it 2021, maybe around COVID, stuff like that.
Hmm.
But we're gonna look back at these last couple years, 24 through 26, and we're gonna see where it really failed some kids, or some kids failed themselves.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, man, some people get in here and it be just like that. You be like in a black hole.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you just and people going in there and they get stuck, bro. And
They get stuck
and,
because
and here and this is why I really don't understand it. If you at well, unless you above your head and you know you ain't gonna play regardless. But if you at a like a power four school and a pretty decent power four school, yeah, okay, then your ass wind up playing for Montana.
right,
You know what I'm saying, or
right.
Toledo, some shit
You're
like that. Like
taking
yeah,
whatever the hell you can get. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I
When all
mean?
you had to do was stick it out and compete. You
And that's
know,
and that's really come down to no more. These a lot of these kids they don't want to compete no more. You know
I
what I mean?
mean,
They ain't trying to compete. They like everybody has to play a role on the team. And people just don't like. God
absolutely.
damn, everybody can't play.
Every only 22 people on the field at one time,
I'm
bro.
just saying everybody can't play, bro.
Only 22 people on the field
Yeah,
at one time,
shit.
bro.
I mean, I understand everybody want an opportunity to play. Yeah, everybody should have, but you got to realize that even because you get your ass in that portal, don't mean you can go somewhere else and do the same thing you're doing where you at now, and it
Because
could be a lot more stressful too.
again, like I said, some people just grab you just so you ain't playing for nobody else.
Or they do it for depth purposes, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Case of injury happen, and
Exactly.
sometimes that's what you are.
I didn't I didn't
Case
pick
of
you up. I didn't pick you up to start, son. I
no,
picked you up
no.
to back up this superstar.
Yeah, you that motherfucker that what it say in case of emergency break glass. That's you. You know what I'm
you
saying?
are you are the breaking of glass.
Yeah, that's you. You in case of emergency. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you in,
Mhm.
and you never know because shit happens. Especially nowadays, these kids get hit. These kids get hurt. Shit, they don't. Ain't nobody playing the whole season no more
Mm-mm.
because
Mm-mm.
they, for one, they're not preparing themselves to for a rigorous season because I don't think they prepare. Probably not enough. Maybe in the off season, or
It,
they don't practice hard no
it's a
more.
lot.
There's no more tour days and all that other shit that get your
It's
body.
it's a
You know.
lot that goes into it, man. Because when I was at UW, um, the it we went 3 deep. we traveled 6 wideouts,
Mm-hmm.
and we all played. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? At some point during the game, we all got plays. Whether it was to spell the starters or to come in and do this and do that, special teams, whatever. We all fucking played, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal at that point was get into the 3D, get into the depth, as they called it back then. Get into the depth, and you're gonna get your run because you don't know when one or number one or number two might go down, and you number three. Now you might just pop in. Now next thing you know, you're catching a rock.
Yep.
Next
Yep.
thing you know, and balls wasn't flying around like they are now, but I mean the goal when we was there, man, was just get in the depth. Get in the
Yeah.
depth. Yeah, you want to start. Yeah, everybody wants to be a starter, but you get in the depth before you start, and work your way in, man. And ah, man, I don't these kids are like start or bust.
Well,
Start
you,
or
yeah,
fall. Start or not.
that's this old microwave society though. Though it's a
Yeah.
microwave society. it's hit the button, 30 seconds, the shit is hot, you ready to eat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what it is, and everybody got the same temperament about everything that goes on in life. It's the
Yeah.
microwave goddamn society. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? You want it hot, hot now. Shit. You know what I mean? Like passing by the Krispy Kreme donut shop. You know what I'm saying? Hot and ready. You know what
I
I mean?
mean,
But it don't work that way. You know what I'm
because
saying?
we's all all highly recruited, and then once you get there, and
Hmm.
it happens at every level.
Yeah.
Everybody on the college football team was that dude.
Yeah. That's how you got there.
Was all conference and all city, and a few all states sprinkled in there and all that. Everybody was.
Yeah,
So
that's how you
now
got there.
it's how do you sift through that to get your butt on the college football field? You know what I'm saying? And these kids want to come in as freshmen starting on day one.
Hey man, and that's my thing. If you coming in and you're a freshman and you're playing, you're
Man,
actually fucking playing, bro.
man, you better be.
You stay where you at. You're
Oh my
playing.
God,
You got favor with the coaches. They
come
want
on,
hey, they you getting good work. And
come
that's all you
on,
want to do. You just want to get tape so that the next if you go into the next level that you got enough good tape out there that somebody gonna want to draft your ass. You don't
listen,
just leave a situation for just because it's like that. It's like some of these kids they be acting like they got a like they like I'm gonna get back at the university type of shit, or I'm gonna get back. They want to like
right?
they got some kind of fucking coach shit going on where they all come together and hey man, we gonna leave. You leave the first five you on the first wave, the next five you on the second wave, and we
Yeah.
gonna do this to the university. Like
Let
motherfucker,
me let me give some advice, Kyle. Let me give
mm,
some advice because
please do,
you
please
and I
do.
have been through this recruiting thing,
Hmm.
and when I talk to youngsters now and their parents, and I wish I'd known a little better, even when I got recruited. Listen, if you are an offensive player or a defensive player, listen, if you're not if you're being recruited by a coach that coaches the other side of the ball, don't do it. Here's why, ladies and gentlemen. What y'all don't understand, right? Right. What you guys don't understand is after practice, offense goes into a meeting and defense goes into a meeting,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So everybody that's recruited by an offensive coach, they can rah their guy. Oh, he had a great practice today. He did this and that and da 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 da. And then when it comes up to your name, nobody's there to speak for you
Hmm.
because unless you did ball out, and just caught the eye of everyone, you can stay right where you are because nobody's in. Oh, he did good today,
Hmm.
and on to the next name. Because everybody gets evaluated practice per practice.
Hmm.
If you're an offensive guy and if you're not being recruited by your position coach, or the coordinator, don't fucking go there. Don't fucking go there. It's
Mm,
not going to be advantageous to you because there's no one advocating for you on your behalf after practices are completed. This is
mm,
how that shit works. Now, I'm just saying this because I'm a receiver. If I'm a receivers coach and I
mm.
recruited a fucking receiver, guess who I'm pumping up?
Of course.
My guy, because
Yeah,
that's what my job depends on.
that's
My
right.
job depends on my recruits and how good they are when I bring them in so that I look good. So if the DB coach brings in a running back, dude, and a running back coach brings in a running back, guess who's going to be higher on the depth chart?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think this shit through. You gotta think that and I
Because everybody gets a grade at the end of the season.
everybody gets
Players
great.
and players and coaches.
Coaches
Yeah,
they get graded on their recruiting,
yeah,
you know,
and the production of their group,
of
right?
their group,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because
So so guys, if you're getting recruited by somebody on the other side of the ball, think that through. It's probably not gonna work for you unless you are the biggest name coming out of that section and blah blah blah. And if you don't have the head coach or the coordinator or your position coach on your side, on your team, it's not it's that's not the place. Pick another place. You're being recruited by 16, 17 squads.
yeah.
Shit. Pick one where you're gonna walk in, you're gonna walk on campus, and they're gonna slide your ass into depth after the first few days.
What you
And
want to
now
do is you want to play. That's what you want to do.
say you want to be if you want to play your freshman year, go somewhere where it's advantageous to you to do that.
That's right. That's right. That's my biggest thing about kids getting in the portal. If you are a starter, like I said, I like what you said yesterday when you said if you're a starter, you should be restricted from.
You should be restricted
You
from
should
the
be
portal.
restricted. Yeah, you should be restricted, or you should lose a year. You know what I'm saying? Like your clock gonna continue to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't gonna never stop. It's gonna be like how it was when we was the first time you take 12 units, your clock started, and boy, it's rolling.
Not yet.
It's rolling. You know what I'm saying? You got five. What they got? Five to
Try
do
to play
four.
for it.
Five to play four. That's what you do. So, and because this is just ridiculous for 11,700 kids to be in the portal. I mean, and they in there because they ain't got nowhere to go. It ain't like
Right.
they ain't in there with a
So now
set
you got
destination.
so now you got 11,000 kids who most
130 teams. 130 teams.
who had scholarships
Yeah.
that are forfeiting them to go somewhere else, and now they don't have one. I just that just blows me away. But Troy told me something a little earlier. Now I don't know. We got to do the research to make sure all that is true.
Mm,
So there's some rule change on the red shirting. Okay,
okay.
so as of this past year, the rule was you can play up to 4 games
Mm-hmm.
before you have, and then you can declare that you want a red shirt, and then you're out the rest of the year, right? Or you're red shirting the rest of that year. The coaches, this is what Troy told me. Like I said, we're gonna do our research to confirm. The coaches have got the rule passed where you can play nine games before you have to declare red shirt.
Mm-mm.
That's a whole nother year,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, no. He was right. It's 4 games, and I know this for a fact. So, but here's the other problem. This the other problem we having with this too, D. Make that's the reason why they got to do something about that. You got some of these kids um folding, like they saying that they're hurt because they're not playing or they don't feel like they get enough reps.
Right,
They
right.
just they just like I'm hurt. I'm too hurt to play, right?
Yeah.
And they just sitting out for the rest of the season, or
Mhm.
they ain't trying to make it back because
Right.
they know they're not getting enough time, or they don't feel like they getting enough playing time.
They ain't getting what they want.
They ain't getting what they want, so they quitting. They quitting on the squads. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So something definitely gonna have to be done about that too, because Um, I look at one particular squad. They had 8 defensive linemen.
Ooh,
Shit, they didn't have but two people playing. Everybody else was like hurt because they figure. I guess I think they just shut it down.
yeah,
They doing load management on their own.
right, right, and that's that's kind of that. It's like, come on, dude. I mean, and you can fake it if you want, but
That's what they doing.
being injured ain't frowned upon no more like
Yeah,
it used to
yeah,
be.
yeah.
It used to be like, oh no, you was trying to get back in that lineup so bad, or get back because you wanted to compete, bro. And that's what it's about right now. Everybody wants that starting job just handed to them. Nobody wants to compete for their starting job anymore. They want to walk in.
I
Okay,
wonder how the pay structure is if your ass is actually not playing. I wonder if you get the same check.
mm,
You know
that's
what I
it.
mean? Like how's your money broken down? See, they got to. I don't. They might be still getting the same check too.
It might be.
Yeah. So
It
you
depends on what that contract say.
I can see how people will milk this shit though too. Because if you're getting paid and your ass ain't you ain't being productive, but you still getting a check, your ass gonna make sure you for all now these kids get like 6 years. So
Right.
6 years, shit.
Because they can get a regular red shirt and a petition for a medical red shirt.
Oh man, shit. I mean, and they collecting the check, and these kids has been paid handsomely too. It ain't like
Nice.
when we was when back in the day when motherfucker give you $100 just to watch fires and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Or the little alumni. You
That
know
was
what I'm
chump
saying?
change.
Yeah, look, you can go over one of the people's alumnus house for dinner. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right,
twice,
right.
2 or 3 times out of the week, and they cook you dinner and shit, and you eat
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might give you, $150 to put in your pocket for the weekend. You know what I
Give,
mean? Some shit
give you
like
some
that.
change to get your flight home, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that shit.
You know,
Hey
shit like
man,
that.
we
Nah,
thought we was doing some shit. Wasn't
hey,
doing
hey, at
goddamn
that
not
point
compared
we
with this.
were. At that point we were doing something. It was big. Now, man, I mean, we talking we talking hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Hey man, I'm telling you though. Hey, I can remember because when I went to school, we had this. It was this lady. She would cook for me 3 times out of the week. I could go over there and eat dinner at her
Mm-hmm.
house, and she was hooking it up too, dog.
I bet.
Thought I was doing something, dog. You know what I mean?
Getting a free meal, getting
And
some
yeah, because hey man, our training table wasn't looking like that shit at Colorado.
good
Okay,
meal.
don't look. Hey, we wasn't getting no lobster and
Ours wasn't either,
shrimp
bro.
scampi and
Ours wasn't either. I mean,
ribeye steaks and T-bone steaks and filet
and,
mignon,
and ours was good, but that shit they eat now is fit
bro.
for a king. You
Hey,
know,
bro, look here.
that's just fit for a king.
I ain't. Hey, look here. If we did have shrimp, it was that breaded shrimp, and that shit came out of a box that was frozen.
Come
You
on,
know what I'm saying?
come on, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And that shit
Come
was
on,
deep fried. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, it wasn't no shrimp
come on.
scampi, and you know what I'm saying. And
I don't. I don't. We didn't even have shrimp. That's it.
oysters on the half shell. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
shit. Yeah,
we
hell
just
no,
don't count that out. I ain't.
man.
I
Shit.
didn't have not one shrimp on University of Washington's
Hey,
dime.
hey, man, this for. Hey, I was looking at they was showing goddamn training. I said, hey, look here. If that ain't enough for you, if that ain't enough incentive, when I'm looking
Mhm.
at Colorado's training table, man, if that ain't enough incentive to say, you know what, hey man, I'm going, I'm
Mhm.
going. I don't care. Hey, look here, I'm telling y'all,
I'm going
them
to eat
fools
here.
that leave there and go other places that ain't never and don't know what it's like to other places.
Oh
If y'all
man,
think that's what that's like, it ain't like that.
they're
It
getting
ain't.
culture shock,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
They getting culture shock.
Bro, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. I'm telling y'all not
They
getting
getting
ribeye steaks and
culture
shit.
shock.
Yeah, fuck that. No, you're not
Now
doing
you
it.
get you might get a top sirloin steak, nigga. You ain't getting no ribeye.
Man, please. Hey man, hey man, boy, you go down there, hey man, that training table is sick, bro. You get choice of waffles,
Come on.
pancakes, French toast. Uh, oh man, you got all the toppings and fruit toppings on there. You got
Yeah, yeah.
scrambled eggs,
They doing
omelets.
the most.
Oh man, come on, dog. Shit.
They doing the most over there.
Oh man, they hooking it. Oxtails
Come
at
on.
a training table. When have you ever seen somebody get oxtails at a
How you getting soul
and
food? You getting soul food?
leg of rack of lamb,
You getting soul food? Come
rack
on.
of lamb, dog, macaroni and cheese and black eyed peas and greens and potatoes. Man, come on, man, stop all
No,
that,
sir.
bro. You ain't. Hey, that's
No, sir.
man. You guys are fools.
But you
Leave
know
some
what?
situation like
But
that,
you know what?
bro.
That's part of that's part of the problem.
Man,
They
that is
pampered just a little too much.
shit, man. Hey, man, I
They ain't
only
hungry
wish.
enough, brother. They ain't hungry enough.
I only wish we can get half that shit. Hey, look, I remember we would like especially if we stayed at school during the holidays, especially around Thanksgiving, we
Yeah.
went to Kentucky Fried Chicken and they had all you can eat for $9.99, bruh. And they had all hey, look here, we thought this was the shit too because it was all you can eat and they had it
Yeah.
buffet style and you get
Buffet.
different Cornish hens and I mean you
All
had all
kinds
different type of cornbread and this is before um they was serving like in California they wasn't having no they do it now, but back then they wasn't having macaroni and cheese, greens,
come
and
on
all
now.
these. This was in the South. I'm in school.
Right, right,
So, hey,
right.
dog, hey man, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, for $9.99, bro, man, we thought we was doing something. Man, macaroni and cheese, all different, and you could just go up there and eat as much as you want.
Just throwing down.
Hey man, that shit was way better than the food that was at the school. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. For
Absolutely
9.99,
it
yeah,
was.
hell yeah,
Absolutely it
shit.
was,
And
bro.
these fools up here getting ribeye steaks and filet mignon and shit. I say, man, y'all got to stop it with this shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They
And
doing some,
hey, Dion need to stop it. He need to stop it
man.
and put them on the same meal plan his ass was on.
Oh man, I'm telling you, they don't realize it,
They
man.
need to know the struggle, bro. They need to know the struggle.
They don't, man. They don't have a clue, bro. They don't have a clue. Anyways, we at the 30-minute mark, man. Let's get up out of here, man. What you got for him today, D man? You got something for him?
Yeah, man, I got a little something for him.
Let's see here. Let's get
Get
it.
put a little thought on the mind. Just a little.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, hold on, D man. One second, one second. Uh, I got the wrong thing up there. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Oh man, this thing is tripping. No, 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 no. Don't do that, child. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, y'all. T Hip, he'll be back tomorrow, man. He had a little emergency situation.
Yeah, man.
And he told me to tell y'all, keep y'all fingers to yourselves.
You said.
All right, D Mac, what you got for me today,
All
man?
right, my thought of the day is this: take a step back and make sure you're not chasing something that you already have.
D Mac,
Oh, he froze.
you froze up, D Mac. You
All
froze
right,
up. Do it again. Say it again.
yeah. All right, here it goes. Here we go. Take a step back and make sure you're not chasing something you already have. Huh?
There it is.
Take a step back. Make sure you're not chasing something you already got.
Yeah, y'all hear that? And especially when you know who you are. I don't want to be chasing you if I already got you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Man.
Yes. All right, man. This is the Kayak K Show. We speak up on Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. at Pacific Coast time is when we do it. You know what I'm saying? And we out of here, bro.
Out of here.
Till tomorrow.
Y'all be good out there.
Mm-hmm.